Before the council meeting, we're going to swear in our newest firefighter, Jeff Onken, that started just over the weekend. So we always can swear him in at the first council meeting we can. So Jeff, if you come up here and we'll do the swearing in. After you get done, you can meet the council members and tell us a little bit about yourself and your family. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jeff Onken.
I, Jeff Onken.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Indiana.
Constitution of the State of Indiana.
And that I will faithfully.
And I will faithfully.
Honestly.
Honestly.
Impartially discharge.
Impartially discharge.
The duties of firefighter.
The duties of firefighter.
Of the City of Washington.
In the City of Washington.
According to law.
According to law.
And the best of my ability.
And the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We should sign 2 of these, and then you'll keep 1 of these. Go ahead. Okay. And then if you just want to go around.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hope you
Welcome aboard.
do too much.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Okay, and that's for you. Like I said, if you want to just introduce who came with you tonight.
My parents, Doug and Ann Onken, my son Timothy, my daughter Harper, girlfriend Janelle, and my brother David came tonight.
Very good. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate, Jeff's, I know, tried. We got him on here, so I'm glad you're a part of the fire department.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it. Short and sweet. You guys like to say you're free to go. You don't have to take the rest of the council. Up there. Okay, you still ready, Beth?
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. City of Washington Common Council meeting, July 26, 2021. Maybe we have a moment of silence for our veterans and our COVID-19 victims, please. All right, thank you. Pledge allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. All right, may we have roll call, please?
Councilman Luxford.
Here.
Councilman Brown.
Here.
Councilman Gress.
Here.
Councilman Campton.
Here.
Councilman Emmons.
Here.
Councilman Dahl.
Here.
Councilman Showalter.
Here.
Okay. And then we'll report back to this body. I'll get with you and set a time or something when we all can get together and sit down and talk. In the meantime, you gave those pictures out, and that's just some of the stuff that we deal with. Brian's been doing some talking to other communities, so he's got an idea what other people do. So maybe we got some things to go on, and we're always open to just everybody's suggestions, what they think.
You're not thinking of doing away with it totally?
No, it's a good
How
service, and
regulated.
we need to do it, but just how much do we do,
Kind of have guidelines.
our equipment, because some of the stuff's so big that it's gonna tear the equipment up, or it's gonna make a shorter life of the equipment. I like to see
Well, his
people.
equipment runs every day.
Yeah. And there again, if people on some of these piles they put out there are humongous, if they would just put a little bit of time out, you know, and make it smaller. It would help a lot if they just do that, but.
I'm just glad that you're not
Yeah.
doing away with it.
No, it's a good,
Because
it's a
we're
good,
not allowed to burn them.
but we don't wanna do what, you know, there's so many times they hire someone to do it. We want those contractors to get rid of their mess after they take it down, cause they're getting paid for it.
We're getting paid.
So, it's a fine line. We're trying to do some education on the way. Brian has talked to some of these people, and then they had contractors, because I've seen some in the yard, and then they turn around and try to put it out, and we said, no, they've either hauled it off or had someone come back and get it, but
Do we have fines for people that we do catch that?
I don't, you know, of course, we're not, yeah, if it got to that point, if it got to that point, yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
I mean, we could, so we'll talk about it and throw it around, and we'll report back to this committee and this council and see what we want to do with it. Okay. All right, okay, moving on, ordinances. Final reading of ordinance 8-2021 entitled an ordinance regulating noise in the city of Washington.
Well, since Tim isn't here, I'll make a motion to read the whole ordinance. I'm kidding. I'll make a
Can I,
motion to read the ordinance by title only.
Yeah. Okay, Councilman Kempton makes a motion to read by title only, and Councilman Gress seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ordinance number 8-2021. An ordinance regulating noise in the city of Washington. But I guess if everybody seen what Tim put out last?
I mean, it's an improvement over what we've got. I still think 80's too high, but we're further along than
Well,
anyone's ever gotten in the past.
well, yeah, and I know, you know, this is a work in progress. No matter what we do, it's gonna be work in progress. I think we got, you know, it's a guidelines for the police department in a way. I mean, when we get to that point, it's, there's a lot comes into play.
Well, at least it's got some teeth in it.
Yeah, yes, but, you know, like I say, yeah, we're gonna, it'll come back to us some. We'll have to tweak it, somewhere down the road. But, yeah, I'm glad to get where we did. I know you guys spent a lot of time. There's been a lot of conversation about this. And I appreciate all the time and effort you guys put in it. We have so many, like so many cities, so many things out there that concerns me. I mean, between, you know, vehicles running them down the road, that's very loud. I mean, so you could, but we're not out to find a bunch of people. We just want, you know, people to think about it and respect each other. That's what we said the very first meeting. I think I told, the first time I went with a person, I said, you know, that's all we want.
That's right.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve.
Councilman Campbell makes a motion to approve this ordinance as written, and Councilman Brown seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. This order,
Oh,
a roll call, please, on ordinance. Yes, yes.
Okay, Councilman Lunsford.
Aye.
Councilman Brown.
Aye.
Councilman Grass.
Aye.
Councilman Campton.
Aye.
Councilman Emmons.
Aye.
Councilman Dahl.
Aye.
Councilman Showalter.
Aye.
Okay, this motion is adopted. Okay, introduction of ordinance number 12-2021 entitled, "This ordinance shall take full force and effect upon its passage." Whatever you guys want to do, I mean,
If it's possible, I would like the language in there, that it is possible to waive.
That $300 don't guarantee that.
Yeah, put it to building commissioner's
Discretion.
discretion.
Yeah,
If he thinks, if he deems it emergency, then we go with, then 300 would be fine. You know, if we could put that language in there somewhere.
yeah, we can do that.
John, what do you think about that?
Oh, yeah, John is here. I mean,
Whatever the number would be is menial, not real menial to me. I think the language of discretion, allows, that to, if it is an emergency, okay. If it's more of I want rather than I need, we can back off and say, hold off a little bit.
I mean, there's a place for this. I mean, there really is a place for special meetings,
Well, I
but,
can see it when you, like you said, somebody's bank for financing was gonna fall apart. If they
Yeah.
didn't have it.
but, I think, consideration of the board members. And there for a while, we was having several special meetings, it seemed like, so, I mean,
It's always interest to move projects through the planning stage, but very rarely is there an emergency that prevents you waiting a month. And my are always waiting a month.
yeah.
Especially when you're saying it takes 10 days before you can even have one, so. for
Yeah,
the
you have-
advertising
you have to
and by the time you get
advertise, yeah.
The stuff ready, it's probably 12 to 14 days before
Yeah, yeah, you
you'd
have,
even have the meeting, so.
So would everybody be in agreement, $300 and then change the,
language for discretion of the building commissioner,
that would be.
something like that. And we can get this, we can get that probably ready between now and the next council meeting, and then present it for the second reading at the next council meeting.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, that's what we'll do, okay. All right, this will be brought up a second reading at the next council meeting. All right, introduction of ordinance number 13-2021, and ordinance amending ordinance 9-2021 and addressing salary position and job title changes in the utility department.
I'll make a motion to read that ordinance.
Okay, Councilman Campbell makes a motion to read this ordinance,
I'll second it.
and Councilman Showalter seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Do I need to abstain? I probably will whenever it's read.
Yeah.
When we do the vote.
Yeah, I'm voting, I think, okay. Ordinance number 13-2021, an ordinance amending ordinance 9-2020 and addressing salary position change and job title changes in the utility department. Whereas the Washington Municipal Utilities is ongoing some changes in job duties of existing personnel. And whereas the resulting changes will result in eliminating one of the billing clerk positions anticipated in ordinance 9-2020 and replacing that position with a billing/key account specialist. And whereas the old building clerk position was listed in said ordinance at an hourly wage of $19.04 an hour, and whereas the new billing/key account specialist position in the utility department shall be at a rate of $20.24 an hour. Now therefore, to be it ordained that ordinance number 9-2020 is hereby amended to reflect one less billing clerk at $19.04 an hour, and to add a billing/key account specialist at the rate of $20.24 an hour. This ordinance shall take full force and effect immediately upon passage and shall result in amending pay rate effective with the pay period beginning August 7th, 2021. Adopted and approved by the Common Council on this blank day of blank 2021. Any questions? Stacy's here if she wants to. You got any questions for her? Stacy, you got anything you want to say on this?
Just Wanda Fitzgerald, she is one of our billing clerks. She's going to be retiring at the end of this month. And Tim Emmons, who is currently our customer service tech, and he also does our key accounts, is actually moving to do billing. So with that being said, Tim does a lot with our key accounts. We developed that in 2019. He's headed that up. He does a great job. If you have any questions about key accounts, you can contact him and he can tell you all about it. But his current pay rate is $20.24.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd like to keep him at that current pay rate instead of having a pay decrease.
Yeah, just different titles, same pay. Any other questions for Stacy or myself? Okay, if hearing none, this ordinance will be up for adoption at the next council meeting. Okay, other business. We have tax abatement renewal request in front of us tonight. And we have some representatives here. We'll start down the list and we'll see if any representatives here for these. Eagle Railcar. Can you stand up and just tell us your name?
Don't Dibney, I'm the plant manager. Recently promoted in June. Came up here in the purchase of Eagle Railcar Services in November of 2016. Landed feet in Indiana, January of 2017. So.
Okay, all right. Eagle Railcar has 2 tax abatements on file. Both of them was created in 9/11 of 2017. Both of them are 10-year abatements. And they both have a final year of abatement on 2029. Any questions or?
I don't know, do we have to approve these? Make a motion to approve?
Yes,
Okay, I will make the motion.
yeah, we do.
I will make the motion.
Okay, Councilman Cantor makes a motion to approve these two abatements, and Councilman Emmons seconds. All in favor? Opposed? Okay, next, we have Alliance Barrier Films, LLC, personal property. Anybody from Alliance Barrier here? Okay.
I am Mike Scalf, I'm the plant manager, took over last week of June, been there since March, and, all of that.
Okay.
So do you have, so all your lines are up now, are you full, or do you have
We
room for
have
more?
one line that's down, but
But you have room for more, or that you just,
no,
that's
not-
it?
well, we could, it could happen, but we'd take up our warehouse space.
Yeah, I
to do
knew
that.
that you had like enough room for, but I thought you filled those, so
Yeah.
that's good,
Yeah,
Yeah, he's doing just like yours.
yeah,
that's good.
I will make a motion to continue.
yeah. Actually, we have, two Alliance Barriers and two Great Easterns. We'll do the Alliance Barrier, okay. Councilman Campbell makes a motion to approve Alliance Barriers tax abatement. Councilman Showalter seconds. All in favor? Opposed? Okay, and next we have two of them with Great Eastern Acquisition Corporation Real Properties in front of you, which is just the headquarters of Alliance Barrier.
Oh, the third one is separate?
Pardon? There's two there, the first two, and then these two here.
Should be two for Great Eastern.
Yeah, there's two.
Oh, great, okay.
Yeah, Great Eastern.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, it's the headquarters in Florida for the same operation. You got any questions for Mike on these?
I move with approval.
I will second
Councilman
that.
Dahl makes a motion to approve, and Councilman Campbell seconds to approve these abatements. All in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Okay, thanks, Mike. All right, next we got NASCO Industries, real property, one abatement in front of us tonight. Jordan Sherman's here to speak for him.
I'm Jordan Sherman, I'm the CFO at NASCO. Became CFO in September of last year and have been there 7 years now.
This is a 10-year abatement. That is, final year would be 2028.
Do you foresee hiring more people or reaching that 100 or not?
Yeah, no, our numbers have been down. I did bring some numbers with me. Applicants have not been there this past year. Our business has really dropped off just because of COVID and everything too. We're starting to see a rebound now, and we do see a need to hire more people, and we hope we get some more applicants in soon.
Looks good out there.
Yeah, with the warehouse is 24,000 square, and then that boiler house is really what is really, I mean, that's
That was
nice.
neat.
I was really glad, and I told some people, I'm really glad they redid that because, instead of tearing it down,
Yeah, we're thrilled with
because
it.
that,
Will there be an issue because this one's not signed? The others have all been signed.
Oh,
yeah,
the original copy here is signed.
yeah, this is just a copy, yeah. Okay, you got the original, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, original is signed, yeah.
Original signed by.
Okay, all right.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Any other question for Jordan or anything about this abatement?
No, I will make a motion to approve it.
Councilman Campbell makes a motion to approve it. Second by Councilman Lunsford. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thanks, Jordan. Thank you. Next one, Indiana Safety Company Incorporated, real property, one abatement in front of you tonight.
Kevin Bush, excuse me, President. I've been there since 1992 when we were founded. Not the president since then.
Okay. Any questions for Kevin or on this abatement?
I will make a motion to approve this abatement.
Okay, Councilman Campbell makes a motion to approve it. Councilman Shorter seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There again, this is another 10-year abatement too. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
And in the Indiana Municipal Power Agency in front of you tonight, I'm not sure we have anybody representing them, probably not.
We'll just make a motion to approve.
There again, it's 10-year, final year's 2027.
So I would have a question.
It's on the solar field.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a commissioner.
Yeah, you probably,
He can answer any questions.
yeah, he can answer any
I don't
question, but
know
you
about
probably
that. But I don't
abstain.
know whether I should. Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
Just to be
Abstain,
safe.
just to be, but yeah, if Randy can, but, the solar field was put in, what year did we put
Thanks,
this?
Alan.
2016, I guess, yes. So. It's,
They've been doing good this time of year.
yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything negative on it, it's working,
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Councilman Gress makes a motion to approve this abatement.
Second.
Councilman Brown seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I abstain.
Abstained, yes. Thank you. Okay. Anybody now that's got anything for the board of, city council tonight? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Gress, you got anything for us tonight?
Not tonight.
Councilman Dahl?
No.
Councilman Shore, Councilman Brown? Campton, Councilman Emmons?
Thank you. Brian had told me tonight that, where I brought up a hole on the side of the road down by Eagle Rail Car, that they have taken care of it, sewer department. Them both checked it out. Thank you very much.
Councilman Lunsford? Beth? Just one thing, we're working on the passing blister out there on the east side of town, and it's, they're coming in and paving, B&B's coming in and paving on Wednesday this week.
Right.
And that'll kind of knock that out, and then we're also going to do a little project up by the Kiwanis building, that real, on the side of the Kiwanis building up there, that road is really, really bad shape. While they're in town, they got to put a coat of asphalt down, and then they got to wait to come back for the second coat, and they want to know if we had anything in the area, so that's something. We had some paving money left, and it's not gonna be very much, but that's really bad shape right there next to the Kiwanis. So we're gonna do that while they're in town this time. I think it's maybe $6,000, I think, maybe, or something like that. It's, okay, all right, that's all I got tonight. So we're gonna call this meeting adjourned. Board of Works and Safety in 5 minutes. Ready? Okay. All right, let's call this meeting to order. Board of Public Works and Safety, July 26, 2021. Approval of minutes of the July 12th regular meeting in front of you.
I move we approve those.
Councilman Dahl makes a motion to approve them and need a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And in front of you with discussion approval of pay application number 13 for Don Gress Construction, Business 50 roadway of $87,297.38.
I'll move approve it.
I'll second it.
Okay, Nita makes a motion to approve this, and David seconds. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Looks like at least about $140,000 left to bill.
Yes, yes. Yeah, 1 through, yep. So, and I think that just maybe a couple more, maybe the passing blister and then maybe something else, I'm not sure. No one said, but we're getting close. Discussion approval of the claims that was sent to you guys from the city council tonight for approval. Any questions on the claims?
Move we approve the claims this
Need to make a motion to approve as written, submitted, and David seconds it, Councilman Dahl seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And finally on this, discussion approval of salary position change in the electric department. I'll read this. Board of Public Works, I request the following salary changes. Ryan C. Baumert, first-class lineman, $20.66 an hour, to second-class lineman, $21.70 an hour. Effective date, August 7th, 2021, submitted by Randall Ennis, electric supervisor. Randy, you got anything you want to add?
Just, Ryan, he's been with us about a year and a half, and he's went through the classes that IMEA offers, excelled in them. I mean, he's a go-getter, and he's doing the work as a second-class lineman, so he's ready.
Good.
Any other questions?
I move we approve it.
All right, I'll second it. Councilman Dahl makes a motion to approve this, and I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Anybody in the audience got anything for the Board of Works that wasn't on the agenda? Or anything at all? Okay, hearing none, seeing none. I'm going to call this